Welcome to another series of trainings. This time we will learn how to make a game based on the Godot Engine 4th line. It is currently one of the best game programming engines. Of course, I'm not saying it's the best. I'm just saying he's one of the better ones. I think that if you are planning to create a game or application, it is also worth considering a few other solutions. These are, among others, Unreal Engine with coding in C++, Unity with coding in C# and C++, Lumberyard, coding in C++ and Lua, GDevelop, JavaScript coding, Cocos, coding in Python and C languages, Kiwi, coding in Python, and Kafau. As for Godot Engine, you can code games using the following languages: GDScript, C#, or even C++. I chose GDScript, which is the basic programming language in Godot Engine. Why Godot Engine and GDScript? In previous years, I coded various games rather simple. Please take a look at the examples. Pong made in JavaScript, in Canvas, Falling Ball, a simple game made in React, and React Native with JavaScript. The solution I used only allowed me to create simple games. I mean, I'm not saying that you can't write an advanced game using React, React Native and JavaScript, but it's a bit like trying to dig a swimming pool with a teaspoon. Returning to advanced game engines, in my opinion, one of the most interesting of the above mentioned is Godot Engine. I will turn it on so I can enjoy its interesting appearance. You can see the game we will be working on in the background. Why did I choose Godot Engine? There are several reasons. First of all, I really like the interface and the philosophy of creating games in this engine. The second reason is that I know Python and JavaScript quite well, so it was easy for me to become familiar with GDScript, which, as I mentioned, is the basic coding language used in Godot Online 4. I will add that when it comes to the Godot Engine, we still have the option of choosing between the newer line 4 and the older line 3. However, I will only talk about line 4. The differences between line 4 and line 3 are quite significant, so if you would like to work on version 3, you would have to look for another guide. The current development line is level 4 and it is currently working quite well and stably. In a moment I will show you a piece of the game made in it. Another reason why I choose Godot from several different proposals is that it is an open project. You mean licensing issues. There are virtually no licensing restrictions with Godot Engine, so I can do whatever I want with it, what I like. The last reason to use the Godot Engine, in my opinion, it is a good or almost as good as other most advanced game engines. I have heard the accusation that the Godot Engine is unreliable because there is no large technology company behind it and it is a project that may fail. Do I agree with this? Okay, perhaps there is some truth in this, but First of all, I really believe in the power of the community and that this project will continue to be developed. Secondly, if there is no risk, there is no pleasure. I'm ready to take the risk and create my solutions in Godot Engine, at least for now. What will we learn? Generally, it's game programming in Godot Engine and GDScript. I will show you a prepared game diagram based on which we will learn coding and how to use the Godot Engine. I mean the game Escape from the Seventh Planet. This game is currently in development and should be completed in a few weeks. Let's take a look at it. As you can see, we can proceed to the operation of this game, read about the world in which the game takes place. The first object, as you can see, has just crashed. And here we have fuel cell support. Producing fuel cells is like refueling a car. But now, of course, I won't go through the next levels of the game. Let me crash the ship enough times for my life count to drop to 0. The game is made in two language versions, Polish and English. For now we will leave it and move on the beginning of learning to code. And in fact, we will go back to the plans, what we will do, so what you know, what kind of information you will find in the next parts. How to make a 2D game, Godot Engine 4 with GDScript. What game will we make? Escape from the Seventh Planet. Coding the game Escape from the Seventh Planet, step by step we will code the game in GDScript. What would be enough of an introduction in this episode? I invite you to the next episodes. And by the way, if you think that what I did is cool, I would be very pleased if you subscribe to my channel. Thank you very, very much in advance, and I am smiling beautifully, of course, for you. Thank you, best regards, and I invite you to the next parts. Bye bye!